Hi, Debbie here. Well, I have 4 bundles of wedding appliques that I'm going to be destashing for $15 shipped. It will be PayPal, friends and family, US only. I will leave my email in the description box below where you can get a hold of me to get my PayPal address, because my email is not my PayPal address. And then once I give you that, I like payment within half an hour, or I'll just go to the next person. Well, anyway, like I said, I have 4 bundles, I'm calling them. They're wedding appliques, but let me show you what's in number 1, because they are listed as 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this is what's going to be in number 1. We have this applique here, and this has the pearls and the sequins. There's this one here. I gotta make sure I stay in frame. I have this piece. This is a pretty big piece. There's this. There's this piece here. Now this is a large piece. And this is a really large piece. I'm not exactly sure how big it is, but it is over 12 inches, I know that. So, and it's got this design on it. And it also has another, this looks like it was taken from the front of something. So you can see how it's part there. Well, anyway, this doesn't have any sequins or beads on it, but it's very pretty, and this is really nice to do cut apart. You know, to cut out flowers and different pieces. Yeah, this is a real pretty, really nice piece to do that with. We have this. And here's another long piece that was probably on the bottom. So this is a really long piece too. That's way over 12 inches for sure. And there's this. Beads and sequins in these. And there's this piece. And there's this big piece here. Oops, sorry, maybe a little too close. I just wanted you to get a close-up of it. There's that piece. And then this really big beaded piece right here. So this is going to be number 1. So let me just set that aside. And this is going to be number 2. So what we have here, this real pretty piece. And this one you can just cut from the silk background. And this is another long piece that was probably at the bottom. Very pretty. This is a big piece. This is you can tell it by just looking at my hand. It's a pretty big piece. This one's definitely over 12 inches too. It's another really big piece. And here's this. You can see how big that is. This is what it looks like. There's another big piece. And this is another really, really big piece too. Looks like that. Yeah, so that's that. So that's going to be number 2. And this one is number 3. This one's going to be like almost like a vintage one, because definitely has some age to it, it looks like. So here's this piece. A lot of sequins in this one. Here's a really, here's a piece. Here is a, like, the bottom of something. That's what this looks like. Real pretty. Nice size piece of that. This. And here's this. Just needs to be cut away from the background here. That's real pretty. Got a big piece of that. Here's another piece like this. Nice sized piece. And we got this piece here. A lot of sequins on this one. It's like the whole thing is just sequins. Sequins and beads. Very pretty. And here's this. Here's this piece. See how they're kind of like, they're almost like they're tea dyed, but I'm not sure if they were or not. And then there's this piece here. Let me see if I can show you. That's what it looks like. A nice big piece. Hard to get the whole thing in the camera like that. And so there's that piece there. So that is number 3. Okay, and this is number 4. So this is going to be number 4. You get this great big beaded dangle applique here, like that. This looks like it's a piece of a collar. And we got this trim, and a big piece of this trim, way over 12 inches. We got some little appliques here. This one, this number 4 is kind of more like a grab bag type one. So this is just going to have little cut aparts. Just appliques. Real pretty. Here's a real pretty piece. Here's a long. This is a long piece. Goes this way. Nice size piece of that. Here's a little applique. This one needs to be ironed out, but once it's ironed out, it's going to be really pretty. That piece. Real pretty. Oh, I know sometimes it's hard to tell which side is which. I'm trying to show you the right sides. Here's this piece. There's a lot of very pretty appliques in this. And a lot of the cutout work is done for you, so, which is nice. There's that pretty flower. And this one we have just a bunch of the same pieces like that. Nice size piece here. Whoops. Cat rubbing on the tripod. And then we have this long piece here. And this is, and then a really cute one right here. And this is number 4. Okay, so I have 4 of these. Like I said, they're going to be $15 shipped, US only, PayPal. Just email me for the information, and I like payment within 30 minutes. So these are going to be the wedding appliques, $15 shipped.